Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode on my channel.
Hi,
guys.
this is my husband. So today I want to do a video with him, and the discussion today is we're going to talk about our expectation versus our reality when we're dating and now that we got married. It's been like few weeks now. We're getting to 2 months now, so yeah, we're still newlyweds. So yes, I'm going to start. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going to start. Then he's going to also talk about what was his expectation and everything. So yeah, before we got married, one of the expectations for me was before we got married, there was this notion. I was trying to reason how we're going to fit in having to stay together. Yeah, because I know that no matter how long we had to, keep seeing or him coming, it's just going to be different when I'm in the same space with him. And yes, I noticed few things about this husband of mine. Very interesting, actually. One of it is I knew that I was a tidy person, but I didn't learn work. My former roommate, by the way, when she makes bed and I'm like, no, that is not good enough, and I make it. I happen to be my roommate now, and he happens to be me. Yeah. Like it is, but in a good way, obviously. So it's kind of balanced. I like that, but it was one of the things that I had to start living with him, that I realized that he was an extremely tidy person too. Then
Is that on?
I need to give you all before I give another point of one. No. So back when we're gonna talk.
I will talk, but
Oh, before we got married, because I guess that's going to be another topic for another day. But before we got married, we decided that we weren't going to be intimate until we got married, and as God will have it, we kept to that. Now, before we got married, there was so much heat and tension, and when we get married, we're going to be having sex every day. It was but not that we actually had like, oh, this is going to be the what do they call it? Like it's going to be the standard for us. No, but we're really looking forward to it, yeah, because there was so much physical attraction and tension between us, yeah. And when we got married, we're excited and all of that. But really, until we got married and we realized that it's not very clear, having to say that you can have sex every day. It's not possible. And it was when we got married that I realized, when they constantly tell you, why are you looking at me like that?
Trying to tell me I'm not having sex every day.
I remember when they tell you that communication is very important. You have to talk about everything. I just knew that if I had married any other person, I don't know how I was going to do a day at a time with that person in the house, because you have 24 hours in a day. You go out, you do your stuff, you come back. What are you going to do with all the other hours, So it was when we got married that I realized that, oh, really, talking is like the major thing on the plate for us, yeah. Any other thing is truly the icing and all of that. So yeah, it was another expectation that I had to tell myself, chill out.
Okay, actually, one of my expectations per se, one of the things I had hoped would happen was, like, when they say you should talk about everything, even during the dating phase, there are things that maybe, okay, you don't want to tell your partner, or you decide to keep to yourself. So I was thinking, or in my own expectations, like, it would be easier to talk when we got married. Somebody will still be carrying face. I will still have to be doing detective work before they tell me what is going on. The other day she said, what did she say? No, she was giving me attitude. I asked what's wrong. She just said, there's nothing. So apparently just being in the same space with me was getting to her. So I don't know what will happen when she now gets pregnant. Oh, I she blamed it on the hormones.
Yeah, but about the communication part, I knew that I don't know. There is just a way that our emotions get to us. I sort of promised myself that whatever it was, that I'm always going to have to talk to him about it, whatever it was. But I mean, until you're in that position, and there are days you're just like, you know what?
And then she will start doing like those high-class women in Bridgerton. Carrying nose.
More of this carrying nose to come. So there's going to be more experiences for us. You know, here is to more learning and unlearning, you know, having to stay together, you know, trying to just find a balance, to just, you know, knowing that, oh, he does his things this way, I do my thing this way. It's nothing of hurt for me, and we're just trying to find a balance together. So yes,
guys, click the subscribe button. I don't know whether it's up or down.